This is another video about the roundabouts. In this video I will show you two roundabouts which are part of the Wigston test routes. The one roundabout is in Ordby near the racecourse, and the other roundabout is in Blaby. It is the first roundabout on the Blaby bypass. Both roundabouts we got second exit on the right. So instead of second exit straight, the second exit is on the right. If you look the picture on the screen, on the left side you will see the signboard for the roundabout, and you can see the first exit is about 7 o'clock and the second exit is after 12, which is about 1 o'clock. So to take the second exit on the right, first we have to figure out which lane to use. So when you approach the roundabout, if you look again on the screen and the picture on the right side, you will see the road layout, and on approach to the roundabout there are 3 lanes, and if you look the arrow markings, the first lane is for left only, and middle lane and the right, which is the third lane, they both are marked with the right arrow. So to go right, which is second exit on this type of roundabouts, we can use middle lane or the rightmost lane, but as a learner most of the time we use the middle lane, which is basically the left lane going right. Although it is the middle lane before the roundabout, but for going right, this is the left lane out of the 2 lanes going right. So second and third lane going right, and middle lane is basically the left lane for right turn. So you look I marked the right 2 lanes with the red lines, and you can see a red car in the middle lane which is approaching the roundabout. So that's the lane we use. And then if you look this picture, you can see the roundabout more clearly, and again we see there are 3 lanes before the roundabout. The left lane is for the left only, and middle and right lane are for turning right on the roundabout for the second exit. So as I told you before, that we always use the left lane. When we got 2 lanes, we always use the left lane. So for the right turn we got 2 lanes, which is middle and rightmost lane. So out of those 2 we use the middle lane, and you can see the blue car on the roundabout which come out on the roundabout from the middle lane. So if you go in the middle lane before the roundabout and then go where the blue car is, and then keep going between the blue dots. So I marked the lane with the blue dots. So if the car stays within the blue dots, then after the first exit you will be near the left curb, and then you exit in the left lane after the roundabout. So this is the first situation, or the first type of roundabout. Now the second roundabout is this one, which is the Ordby one. Again you can see before the roundabout there are 3 lanes. The leftmost is for first exit, and middle and right lane are for the right turn, which is the second exit. So again we use the middle lane, and you will see a red car just joining the roundabout. So that's the lane we want to use to go right, red car, and then I marked the lane with the red dots. So you stay within the red dots, and after first exit you will be in the left lane near the curb, and keeping that left lane, keeping near the curb all the way around the roundabout, exit in the left lane. So these are the two roundabouts which most of the learners find difficult. So what the learners do on these roundabouts, or what mistakes they normally make, is that when they approach the roundabout, they don't look the lane marking properly, and they don't know there are two lanes going right, and by default they normally go into the extreme right lane, and they enter the roundabout in the extreme right lane, and then instead of keeping the second or inside lane on the roundabout, they try to then come out after the first exit towards the curb. So they ignore the middle lane before the roundabout, and because they already ignored the middle lane before the roundabout, so they don't know that there is another lane on their left which goes right as well. So they enter the roundabout in the extreme right, and then they try to come out without looking the mirrors and indicating as well. So they basically cut the lane without even knowing that they're cutting the lane. Now there are other type of learners which make similar mistake, but they enter the roundabout in the middle lane, but as they enter the roundabout, instead of staying in the left lane near the left curb, they try to cut the right lane and they try to go towards the inside lane. So there can be two type of mistakes. Like some learners will enter the roundabout using the middle lane, which they should be using, but then on the roundabout they try to go into the inside lane without mirror checks and without indicating, because they don't know that the lane on their right also goes right. And some learner, they enter the roundabout in the extreme right lane and then try to come out in the left lane after the first exit without the proper checks. So the trick here is, like, if you are in the extreme right lane by mistake, then stay in the inside lane on the roundabout and exit in the overtaking lane or right lane after the roundabout, and then you check your mirrors and signal and come back to the left lane. Or the best option, and that is the option you should always take, is that to stay in the middle lane before the roundabout, and then as you pass the first exit you should be near the left curb, which is the left lane, and keep that left lane and stay with the left curb all the way around the roundabout, and then exit in the left lane. So this was the explanation of how these roundabouts are done. Now we will see some practical examples, practical demonstration how we done these roundabouts. Now the first roundabout we will do is the Blaby roundabout. So as you approach the roundabout, you can see signboard, and you can see the second exit is on the right, which is Rugby. So as we get under the bridge, you will see the lane marking on the floor, so you need to be looking out for the lane marking. And you can see there are 3 lanes here. So right 2 lanes are for right, and the leftmost lane is for left only. So we use the middle lane, and as we enter the roundabout, instead of going towards the center curb, we stay in the middle here and then exit in the left lane. Now the second roundabout we're going to do is Oadby, and as we approach you can see signboard, and the second exit on the right is for Market Harbour. As we approach near the roundabout, we again need to look for the lane marking. You can see on the floor left and right arrows. You go onto the right arrow and then it will split into 2 lanes, and you can see in a bit that the right 2 lanes are marked with the right arrow. You can see the left lane is only for left. So these A6 right 2 lanes are for A6, which is for the second exit on the right for Market Harbour. So we are staying in the middle lane behind the white car, and when we enter the middle lane, we will be in the outer lane after the first exit. So when you enter the roundabout, we stay here. After the first exit, we stay in the left lane, not inside lane. Many learners, they make mistake and they try to go into the inside lane without looking the mirrors, and then we exit in the left lane. Please like and share this video for other learners. Thank you very much.